But the ages add up. The she dropped out at 15. But I mean, it's possible.
She was in what thing? The motorcycle. Or my fault.
How we doing, guys? I need a box. he better be. It's about time you guys change that kid's name. Or name. I don't know why he would change his names, but his name. You want? For what? What doorway? No. That's too much. We're going to just put the thing back up with the curtain. Okay. What's up, Chris? What's up, Ben? I eat crayons. Something just got shot down over Montana. Good. Good evening, all. What's up, Charles? What's up, Tim? Good. They shouldn't let that dumb weather balloon hang around in America all that time. I'd have shot that sucker down a long time ago. If I'd lived in Montana, I'd be shooting at it. Idiotic. We don't talk politics on the channel, so that's all I'll say. I'd have shot it down too. All right, so let's jump over and do the random. Here's the names. Two. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tim's on the top. Tim's number 1. Tim's number 1. Tim on the top. Ryan is on the bottom. Randomize. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reds on top. Hey, we were just talking about the Reds today, Tim. And then, look, you got the Reds. It's like Google heard him talking about the Reds. Print. There you go. I'm going to leave it here for a second. Let everybody take a look at what they got, what they don't got, what someone else has that they want, what makes them happy or sad. Hey, Brady got the Mariners. That's nice. Who got Kansas City? Chris Monroe got Kansas City. Chris Reebok got Detroit. Nice. What are those dogs whining about? All right, let's go to the next. Let's print out a copy of this. And then we'll have trade time is on. In the immortal words of Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Dodgers are up for trade. You submitted an offer on Trog. Okay. What do we call this one? The other one? Fun break? Okay, we'll call this FB2, Fun Break 2. What's today's date? 0203. If you came late, you need to know who you have. Let me know. I'll show you who you have. But here it is. Let's see if we can get it up, get the camera to cooperate. Here, let me see if I can do this. Let's put the cards about where they're going to be. Okay. And then I'm going to play with this camera. Properties, I think. Is it properties or the filter? Configure video. I don't want there to be, I don't want you to autofocus. That's pretty good. Apply. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good, huh? Yes, that's pretty good. Everybody wants to trade everything. I like it. All right, here's your list. If you need to know more, let me know. What's up, Brady? Everybody wants to trade everything. Everybody wants to. I will trade the Giants for the Seattle Mariners or the Seattle Mariners. That's it. Oh, my Lord. You can't see your name on there? What's your name? Third one down. Brady Cale, Tampa Bay, or Houston Astros. Let's see. What else do you have? Do you only have one spot, Brady? Oh, you have Seattle and Houston. Holy crap. Is that a trade? White Sox for Red Sox? I almost said Wed Sox. Red Sox for Red Sox. It's going to be one of those days. I have a feeling. All right, so Ryan Weatherspoon. Hey, Ryan, how'd your family get that last name? What exactly is a Weatherspoon? And how on Ryan for Ryan? How on earth does one get the last name of Weatherspoon? Isn't that interesting? I think they're okay, Manny. Bryson Stott, you jump out with a Bryce Harper auto or something. What is a Weatherspoon? Really, bars, huh? Oh, now I get it. I understand. My last name in Old German means prostitute, so, you know, we should get along pretty well. Well, it doesn't mean prostitute exactly, but, you know, it means woman of the night, something like that. Seriously, that's what it means. If you look up in old dictionaries, I've looked it up. Trawl. It's basically and everything, but they just don't call it. It's a prostitute. So, you know, what can you do? Some people are descended from royalty. I'm descended from. I don't want to think about it too much. Well, the way the royalty slept around, though, I could be descended from royalty. Unwanted auto of the night. That's true, Scott.
He's like, that game worth $18.74 after shipping?
If you want it, get it. So, Scott, if you put my last name together, I mean my full name together, it's a pile of sand that pays somebody to lay on top of it. So, you know, it's a public beach that you have to like go to pay to get in, literally and figuratively. You know. So, whatever. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. You just pay for it. Well, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I don't know how it could be worse, but it could be worse, I guess. Isn't it set up online, or is it set?
My computer.
You have a PayPal? I mean, you have an eBay?
No, but it went to, because it took to the PayPal.
Well, why don't you just type in Restless Craft?
It's different.
No.
So it's not a deal. That way I don't have to log in anything else.
All right, 10 minutes are up. Anybody, any other trades? We have one trade. We'll give everybody else a couple more minutes. A couple more minutes for trade, and a little bit more about, probably not about my family history. We've learned enough about me. I don't need you to open it. There's nothing big that needs to be open. I can handle it all. Yeah, help get stuff going and sleeve stuff and. Anyone? Anything? No? I had to turn off the shop cam because it's like tweaking bad. Let's see if it stopped tweaking. Let's go back on. Oh, sure. Don't tweak it all now. Oh, okay. There, I see a little tweak. Oh, well, it's better. You can see my brother sitting in the back there. Here, this is. Have you guys seen my brother? Let me show you big, just so you can see. There's my brother. That's my brother. Oh, geez. I think I messed it all up. Older brother. He comes in on Friday, Saturday, Monday to help out. Scott, control yourself. For heaven's sakes. I think you're projecting. We don't need projecting. We're going to do the box of finest first. We'll do 3 boxes of finest, 5 boxes of Topps Chrome Black, and then we will finish with the Topps Chrome Sapphire. Weird. So apparently they have discovered a balloon flying over St. Louis. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. Mookie Betts. If it has the RCB logo on it, I thank you for whoever sent that out at $199. Mookie Betts. Heliot Ramos. So we went and looked up today. We looked at the shop upstairs, 1,200 square feet, and and it was a former. The lady roasted and sold boxes of nuts, bags of nuts, whatever it was. Pena through there, and just abruptly decided that she couldn't do it anymore. Trevor Rogers out of 250, and so it's got a. We went there, toured it today. It was before her. It was a pizza place, apparently, and it has a nice big walk-in freezer. It has a big sink in the back, and it has a hood for whatever kind of stove that was not in there. Kyle Seagar, he is a Mariner out of 99, and so we, it wasn't bad. It needs cleaned up really, really, really bad. But the owner of the building, he said they would take out the fridge because his father would like to have it. They will take out the hood and all that stuff, and then they'll have the place cleaned. I would not want to clean that place myself. And then, so we'll see. Ooh, is that gold? Is that orange? I can't tell. I'm not sure that we need it, but we might need it. I would be lying if I said having 1,200 square feet more of space wouldn't be a good thing, because I needed to hide all these collections I keep buying. Jake Berger, Pete Alonso. So this guy comes in the shop today out of 300 Ozzy Albies, and he needs to sell his collection, and he's run on some hard time. It wasn't O'Neill Cruz, wasn't great. It wasn't anything worthwhile, but I feel bad for people. He seemed honest. It's hard to know for sure, but then Spencer. Refractor. I gave 150 for it. And then Mike, I won't say Mike's last name, who is a part of the Facebook group. He's bought in some breaks before. There's Spencer again. He said, I'll give you 160 for it. He was at the shop after I bought it. I'm like, take it. I didn't want to look at it. Javier Baez. I told him there's 2 conditions out of 25. Condition number 1 is I get all the Giants. So he has to pull out all the Giants and give them to me. And condition number 2 is if he gets any monster hits out of there, I don't want to know. Don't tell me, hey, Dune, by the way, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Quan. Torrey Hunter. So I made $10. I didn't have to do anything. That's what I'm talking about. Minnesota Twins, Torrey Hunter. I don't want to fight it. I don't want to know about it. Let's just move it on. That's what I should do with every collection. But it's a decent collection. I mean, it was all right. He's going to do well with it. He's going to do well with it. It's just one more thing that we would have to set aside for now until we can get around to it, and then we finally will get around to, in a year we'll finally get around to getting it all taken care of. Skip that. Let's just make a quick $10 and be done with it. Oh, man down. Man down. You guys see that? Man down. Vladdy. Just wander. Brandon Marsh out of 125. Would you guys have done that, or would you have kept the collection? Knowing that you're 15 collections deep, 20 collections deep already. O'Neal Cruz. Do you move it on, or do you just set it aside? Bryson Stott. What was it? Oh, was it a Mike Trout auto? Might be. We can't know for sure because the power didn't go out. We only know when the power goes out. Castellanos. Is it color? Oh, it's the Matt Manning. I like those. I asked the owner though if I could do them. I have an idea. If you can imagine your standard shopping center, you know what I'm saying, a horizontal format, and you pull in effectively in the middle, and then you either have the left half or the right half of the shopping center. Well, there's only one shop, retail shop outside of us, and it's a hair place, Shohei. And so that's not really one that gets a lot of anything going on. And so I asked the owner today, I said, I have an idea for a kind of a trunk or trade card show. And he said, oh, really? I said, yeah. So you'd pull up and, you know, I'll just use the this half that we're in, Nick Lodolo, out of 250. We'll just let people pull up in their car into one of the spots. There's probably 40 spots, 50 spots. And they can, you know, you get a spot, pull up in it, open your trunk, you know, you have your cards there, you put out a table, you have your cards there. Other people park on the other side, wherever, and they just come to the show. And I said, is that something I can do? He said, yeah, do it. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to do that. That will eventually be a thing. Josiah Gray out of 300. There's Kikuchi. Now I need a catchy name for it, so you guys got to help me come up with a catchy name. Chaz McCormick. CJ Abrams. There's a massage place upstairs. I don't know if it's open or not. The Parking Place Palooza. What a terrible name. I kind of like the trunk or trade thing, but it's not really trade though, you know. It's a what do they call the, I guess they just call them car shows, don't they? Carlos the Korean. Pete Alonso. Out of 250. Julio. Spencer. Who'd you beat, Dooney? Oh, Lord. Oh, look at that Julio. Pew! Julio out of 300. And the Seattle spot is taken care of. Cars and cards. That's not bad. Trunking Cellar Tray. That's not bad either. Park and Pulls. Ooh, that's not bad either. You guys coming up with some good stuff. I like it. Oh, redemption. Get in your guesses. Get in your guesses now. Didn't you, Brady? Didn't you see the trade that I offered and that you authorized? Giants for the Mariners. Giants for the Mariners. I recall that. Junk in my. See, that is a great name. That is a great name. Uh-oh. All right, come on. Get your guesses in. No way. Well, okay. Done. Cruz Green. Jeter. Wow. Come on, you guys. Got to get creative here. Come on. I need color. I need name. Somebody give me something. I'm going to give you part of it. Ooh, it's a long one. It's a long one. Does that say superfractor right there? IOU? What does that say? Gold? No one's going to guess. You guys being boring tonight. Come on, guess. Who is it? What's the number? What's the color? All right. I'm going to sit back and have a drink. I'm going to have a drink of my sugar-free. Oh, no, it's zero sugar Pepsi. Is that a thing? Aqua Volva Boggs? That is weird. I'm going to say Orange Julio because I made a trade with Brady. I'm saying Orange Julio because I made a trade with Brady and I get them. I get the, I'm giving up the Giants in the next 10. So here it is. Gold. Uh-oh. It's gold for me. O'Neal. Oh, I lost. O'Neal Cruz, Pittsburgh. I'll take that. Wow, that's a nice one. No way. You can't take the trade off. What is that? That's terrible. Tim Campbell. Tim Campbell. Pew. Very nice. Look at Brady. Stop trying to. You made the trade and then you're trying to take it back. That don't work that way. For shame. Here I thought better of you. You know, there's an old saying that says, neither a borrower nor a trade taker backer be. And you broke that rule. So I'm sorry. Now you must suffer the consequences of that. Little O'Neal Cruz gold. That guy's going to be good. He's going to be real good. Reed Detmers. I think he's going to be really good. Ooh, Carlton. Royce Lewis. Yeah, that's a nice one. Royce Lewis. What are you doing? I'm already sleeping. If you want to do something, you can just sort. Take him or take it out to Ian and make him sort and take a nap. You can rub my back. Who all votes for Ned rub my back? Hey. Mean. She's mean. What? What are you saying about the Giants? Just because they haven't had a good prospect come out of the pack since like 2010. I mean, seriously, all that time and energy I spent with Joey Bart looks like it's going to be all for naught. Trevor Story, I'm going to tell you, a guy, best left-handed pitcher in the minors is San Francisco Giants, Kyle Harrison. He is a real deal. That guy's a real deal. I cannot wait for him to. He might make the team out of spring training. if and he do, Tyler Gilbert, then I'll be going deep on him. I'll be rainbowing like mad. Well, you know what? Actually, that's not true because I did very well with who's the other pitcher for the Giants? No. Starter. Came up with the Giants. Got busted for PEDs when he was in the minors. Yeah, Logan Webb. Logan Webb. Oh, I forgot. These have to be all fancy, don't I? Fancy. Christian Pache. Ooh, Mikey the Fish. Very nice. And who's this guy? Reed Detmers. Reed Detmers is out of 75. But Mike Trout, you know. Logan Webb. I did really well with Logan Webb. And I bought his red autos, seriously, when they were like, I think I paid $20 for one of his red autos. It's now worth several hundred. 1, 2, 3. Colton Welker. Hey, a Giant. Colton Welker. I think it's Colton Welker. He's a Giant. Hey, if you go to the Fan Fest, give me some autographs there, Manny. Colton Welker. If anybody worthwhile costs anything, send me a message. I'll send you some money. Seagar. Ooh, nice. C.J. Abrams. Joe Ryan. Did you really? I got a bunch of his autos. A bunch. I did well with him on Gold Label, I think it was. That I have like a bunch. Joe Ryan's out of 199. He doesn't move much. Casey Mize. Detroit. He's watching a video, something. Raider tattoos or something. I don't know. So on March 2nd, Katie turns 18. Cadence turns 18. And we've been asking her what she wants to do. We've been asking her what she wants to do. And we had it narrowed down between going to Universal Studios Florida, going to San Antonio, or Hawaii. J.D. Martinez, Duran, and Kyle Lewis. And I won't be going because, you know. So ultimately it was decided, out of 99, Kyle Lewis, that Hawaii was the place. And then she's going. Her best friend is going. Annette and my mother. So, and I can't go because someone has to be. Ooh, look at this color. Oh, Rod Carew out of 25 for the Angels. Wow, very nice. That's cool. I like that one a lot. Rodney Klein. So they will be leaving for Hawaii for only 4 days, 5 days, whatever it is. And then I'll be here. Because of all of you, I will be here raking cards. You know, so I blame all of you for me not being able to go to Hawaii. They're going to Honolulu. I know that's not the island, but that's where they're going. Oahu. Hoy Park. Are you talking about the island, or are you talking about something else? Out of 99, Hoy Park. Ponderosa Steakhouse? I like Ponderosa. You know what I used to like? What was it? What was the one that called it in Stockton? Sizzler. Oh, did you guys ever go to Sizzler? Christian Yelich. Who the heck is Beachside Break? I'm not going to Hawaii. No way. Why would I go to Hawaii and then break cards? No way. If I'm going to Hawaii, I'm going to Hawaii. But I'll come back. Yelich for the Brewers. That's nice. Whoever got the Brewers was like, oh, this sucks. And now you're like, oh, this sucks just a little less. Scott Hockford. Hey. Scott's like, hey, life is even better. And then, so that's good. So Annette, this is the way her week's going to shape up. Vegas for 4 days, then the Grand Canyon, and then Phoenix for 3 days for the Tops, the Industry Summit. We'll be at Diamondback Stadium. Then come back, and then the next day leave for Hawaii. Jeez. Life must be hard. Bryson Start. Josh Lowe. Do they really have Sizzler? I don't want to. Hey, Manny, do you ever go to Stockton? Hall of Famer. Oh, too bad. Eloy Jimenez out of 50. Thought we were going to get lucky. White Sox. Nothing wrong with that. Somebody makes a trade, and they wind up with Eloy Jimenez out of 50. I didn't give her. No, somebody. Who's going to come back here and do the work? I don't know what you guys think goes on here every day, but if I don't show up every day, ain't nothing getting done. I spend my mornings emailing people, making calls, doing stuff, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies. Last box mojo. And then shop happens. People come in bringing all kinds of stuff, and I got to get up out of my chair and go talk to people. And then I break. Then we sort. We go home. I go to bed. We wake up, do it again. Honestly, if I wasn't here for everything, you know what I'm saying? So Manny, do you ever go to Dave Wong's? Scott's mean, Brady. You ever notice that about Scott? He's mean. I didn't know all math teachers were mean, but I guess evidently they are. With a flak jacket. I don't blame you. If you know Stockton well, we used to live off of Hammer and West Lane, and that's about as ugly as you can get now. Brady, you're mean too. Quit being mean, Brady. Brady, honestly, mean is not a pretty color on you either. Be nice. Scott can't help it. He's a New Englander, and generally speaking, they're kind of mean people. So, yeah, there ain't nothing going on. Yeah, Dave Wong's. Now you're good. Yes, they're off of well, they have one on Pershing, and then they have one off Pershing's a carryout. March Lane is the actual restaurant. My mother, who is well into her 70s, has never been to Hawaii, so I figured it was a good chance for her to go. And someone's got to keep an eye on her. Ooh, what's that? Let's see if there's anything. Trevor Story. I might just put some sleeves out. Just sleeve these as I go along. Cooper Hummel. The only Hummels I know are the figures that Scott collects. Camilo Doval, he's a giant. Adrian Martinez. Orlando Arcia. Aces up. Maybe. Joe Kelly. Jesse Winker. Andrelton Simmons. Kevin Gutierrez. This is our last shot. Kelvin Gutierrez. This is our last shot at an autograph. Jake Marisnik. Well, but let's be honest. That first box when we hit the the Julio out of 75, it didn't matter what happened in the rest of the case. Kyle Bradish. He's like Scott Hochberg. Jake Walsh. Some gold. What is gold? Nick Lodolo. Nick Lodolo is out of 50. 43 out of 50. I love me some Dave Wongs. That's the only reason I'd go back to California. On purpose. Taylor Walls. Tommy Pham. Suzuki. We'll put a top loader on him. Starling Marte. Mike Clevenger. Hey, Royce Lewis. Royce Lewis. Guardians of the Central. AJ Pollock. JJ. I don't know how to say this guy's last name. How do you say this guy's last name? Nick. I don't know. Tropiano. Texas Rangers. Is this what's his butt though? I think this is Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Nice. We'll take a Bobby. Pache. Denelson Lamet. And Chad Cool. Uh-oh. And Chris Bryant. Look at these suckers. Just don't act like it's nothing there. Oh, because they're two Colorado Rockies. Oh, that's precious. Stuck together. All right, all these are sleeved, as they should be. Taken care of. My distributor was a little surprised when he told me, hey, I have this and this and this available. I said, I'll just take it all and I'll break it this weekend so I have something to do, because I don't have anything to do. Out of our last Topps Chrome Sapphire, there's Bobby Witt. Nick Tropiano out of 75. Royce Lewis, Suzuki. Nick Lodolo is gold. Out of the Topps Chrome Black, Josh Lowe out of 199. Hoy Park out of 99. Kyle Lewis out of 99. Joe Ryan out of 199. There's C.J. Abrams. and Reed Detmers out of 75. From Finest, Gilbert Auto, Trevor Story out of 99. Royce Lewis, this is a nice one, out of 125. This is super right here. O'Neill Cruz, Gold Refractor out of 50. Mati Jovic. That seemed pretty hard to me. Good hit. There's Wander. Very nice Julio that Brady traded me and then took it back out of 300. Spencer Torkelson, Julio. Pete Alonso's out of 250. Chaz McCormick for the Houston Astros auto. Josiah Gray out of 300. Nick Lodolo, who was all over this break, out of 250. Matt Manning, Finest Rookies autos. That's nice. Brandon Marsh, this one's good too, out of 125. He did well for himself in the World Series. You can't say anything about that. There's Wander. Torrey Hunter, the first time we hit Torrey in anything. So that's nice. He was all over everything last year. Javier Baez, orange out of 25. There's Spencer Regular and Spencer Refractor. Ozzy Albies out of 300. Kyle Seager out of 99. 1 out of 99. That's nice. For Seattle. Bobby Witt. Trevor Rogers, now he's a Giant, out of 250. And Mookie Betts out of 199. And then from the Topps Chrome Black, Eloy Jimenez Gold, 38 out of 50 for the White Sox. Christian Yelich. Oh, jeez. What kind of idiot. Did you read this in that? Hold on one sec. I mean, honestly, what is the matter with people? I'm not even going to let you guys see what kind of nonsense. Oh, my Lord, these people are just, honestly. Christian Yelich, Milwaukee, autograph. Rod Carew, out of 25. Honestly, people are just, I just don't understand how people can act the way that they act and then expect there to be no consequences for anything when it's all over. 5 out of 25, Rod Carew for the Angels. I like that one a lot. Casey Mize, I like this one too for Detroit. And Colton Welker for the Giants. I mean the Rockies. Either way. All right, guys. This person just idiots. I'm not gonna say. I'm glad that wasn't Brady. I think Brady's better than that. It's hard to know though when he's being mean, but we'll see. Thank you guys. Appreciate you as always. I like that break. That was a little bit better. I think tomorrow, like I said, I got a case of Bowman Chrome, and we're gonna break a case of Bowman Chrome. So at least we're gonna listen and see what happens. I might have to keep a team or two. Why are you thanking Scott? You know, Brady, I'm starting to wonder about where your allegiances lie. Is that what you say? Where the whatever it is. I'm leaving. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.